Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Since Jose Mourinho took over at Tottenham Hotspur exactly a year ago this week, they are on top of the English Premier League table after their 2-0 win against Manchester City on Saturday night. The Portuguese masterminding an amazing victory over Pep Guardiola's Manchester City side. That gave them 20 points, that put them at the top of the table alongside Liverpool, who despite 7 injuries to first team players were able to overcome Leicester City 3-0 at home, with Roberto Firmino finding the back of the net with that third all-important though that put the icing on the cake of an amazing victory. Arsenal's woes continue. They are yet to score a goal from open play since that win over Manchester United 2 match days ago. It was a torrid time they had against Leeds United. They were lucky not to lose this game as they were man down in this game. Nicolas Pepe with a red card in the second half of the game. Everton went back to winning ways after beating Fulham 3-2. The return of Richarlison pivotal in this win. Chelsea continued their amazing form, winning over Newcastle 2-0. Mendy once again with a clean sheet. In Spain, Real Sociedad went 3 points clear at the top of La Liga. Barcelona's woes continue as they sit 12th on the table after being beaten for the first time in Diego Simeone's career by Atletico Madrid. This is the first win that Simeone has had versus FC Barcelona in his coaching career in the La Liga. Real Madrid drew 1-1, could not find that winning goal, and they sit 3rd on the table. In Italy, Zlatan Ibrahimovic netted a brace for AC Milan as they maintained their top spot in the Italian Serie A. He went off injured in that game as well. Hope it's nothing serious. And Cristiano Ronaldo netted a brace in his side's 2-0 victory on Saturday night. Welcome back to Sahara Football as usual. I am your host sellssi. A summary of the events that took place in Europe's top 5 leagues. Something I forgot to mention was in the French League, AS Monaco came back from 2 goals behind to beat PSG. It was a great game in the French League as well. Today we're going to look at performances of Ghanaian players abroad, and most of the players after the international break came back with knocks that rendered some of them unable to play. I brought you the update about Ghanaian players Andre Ayew and Thomas Partey. They were not in action this weekend for their club sides. Caleb Ekuban, he netted a winner for Trabzonspor in their 1-0 victory. Kudus Mohammed is on his way back to recovery after surgery, and he was sporting a new haircut. Tariq Lamptey earned a red card against Aston Villa, but it was a great game for him. Arguably, he could have been the man of the match on this occasion. So that's a summary of some of the Ghanaian players that were on show over the weekend, and it was a great weekend. Not so great for Ghanaian players, but there were so many top games to look forward to. I'll start off from England as I usually do. Newcastle United, they took on Chelsea, and Christian Atsu still out, not in the squad for the season. His side lost 2-0 to Chelsea at St James's Park. Aston Villa looked to continue their amazing form after beating Arsenal 3-0 before the international break. It was unfortunate for them. They were beaten 2-1 by Brighton and Hove Albion. Tariq Lamptey getting a red card, and an amazing display if not for that red card. Bournemouth took on Reading in the Championship, and Andy Adam was not in the squad as his side were beating 4-2 by Bournemouth. Swansea City won 1-0 against Rotherham. Andre Ayew out injured for Swansea City. QPR took on Watford. Albert Adoma came on in the 69th minute for QPR. They drew 1-1 with Watford. Liverpool took on Leicester City. Daniel Amate is still out injured. We were hoping to see him at the start of next year, 2021. His side, however, lost 3-0 to a much depleted Liverpool side who managed to find another gear in the artillery Jurgen Klopp will be excited. After the game, he announced that Mohamed Salah had tested negative for COVID and would be available for their next game, which will be in the Champions League. Leeds United drew 0-0 with Arsenal, and they could have easily won this game. For large parts of the game, they had a man advantage. Thomas Partey was not in the squad. It had been announced earlier that he would miss it due to injury. Fulham took on Everton, and Dennis Odoi was an unused substitute for Fulham as they lost 3-2 to Everton. Wycombe took on Brentford, and Tariq Fosu came on in the 75th minute. It was a 0-0 draw in this game, both teams drawing blanks. In Spain, Sevilla took on Celta Vigo. It was a 4-2 victory for Sevilla. Joseph Ayew came off injured. He played 42 minutes of the encounter. RCD Mallorca took on Sporting Gijon. Idris Baba was an unused substitute for RCD Mallorca. In Germany, Rutherford, they took on Jan Rangersberg, and Jamie Lowell came on in the 81st minute. The Rutherford side won 3-1. Wolfsberger Kickers took on Hannover 96. It was a 2-1 victory for Wolfsberger Kickers. Patrick Chumesi played 73 minutes of the encounter. Hoffenheim took on Stuttgart, and Kasim Adams was an unused substitute for Hoffenheim. It was a 3-3 draw. Fortuna Düsseldorf, they took on Sandhausen. Kevin Danso played 90 minutes. Kelvin Ofori played 60 minutes. Fortuna Düsseldorf won this game 1-0. Paderborn took on St. Pauli. Christopher Entrieje played 89 minutes before being substituted. His Paderborn side won 2-0. In Italy, Fiorentina took on Benevento, and Alfred Duncan played 55 minutes before being substituted. His side lost 1-0 to Benevento. Hellas Verona took on Sassuolo, who won 2-0. Ajiman Bedu was not in the squad for this game. Spezia, they took on Atalanta, and it was Emmanuel Jesse. He played a full 90 minutes. Both teams drew blank. It ended 0-0. Pordenone took on AC Monza. Kevin Prince Boateng played 77 minutes of the encounter as his side drew 1-1 with Pordenone. In France, Amiens took on Clermont Foot 63. Nicolas Opoku played 90 minutes. Emmanuel Lomote came on in the 77th minute. They drew 1-1 on this occasion. FC Nantes, they took on Metz. John Boy played 90 minutes of the encounter. It was a 1-1 draw, Metz versus Nantes. Montpellier took on Strasbourg. Majid Waris was an unused substitute. Alexander Juku was not in the squad. It was a 4-3 victory for Montpellier. In Turkey, Besiktas, they took on Istanbul Basaksehir, the reigning champions. Bernard Mensah played 72 minutes of the encounter. It was a 3-2 victory for Besiktas. Trabzonspor took on Erzurumspor, and it was a 1-0 victory for Trabzonspor. Caleb Ekuban scored in the 23rd minute. He played the full 90 minutes of this game. Godstepe took on Angarakuju. Joseph Painto, he played 76 minutes as his side lost 3-1 to Godstepe. In the United States, Columbus Crew played New York Red Bulls. Jonathan Mensah and Harrison Affle played a full 90 minutes as Columbus Crew beat New York Red Bulls 3-2. So that was the action of Ghanaian players over the weekend. Not so eventful. The standout performer being in particular Caleb Ekuban. He scored the winner for his club side Trabzonspor in the Turkish Super League. So that is it there on the front of performances of Ghanaian players abroad. And which game did you enjoy watching? The Spurs versus Man City game was really interesting to watch. Leeds United as well versus Arsenal. It was a game in which Leeds United could have and should have easily won. Hitting the crossbar, amazing saves from Bert Leno. It was an eventful game, but without goals nonetheless. But let me know your standout game over the weekend in the Italian Serie A, in the French Ligue 1. That game, comeback victory for Monaco, and that amazing brace by Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Cristiano Ronaldo in the Italian Serie A. What did you enjoy watching over the weekend? Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day. Have a great week.